Hello, friends, and welcome to Facebook Ads Friday. I'm your host, Kerry, Knoll, and thank you so much for tuning into today's episode, How to Structure and Name Your Campaigns in Facebook Ads. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and bell notification. If you like this video and get some good value out of it, please hit the like or thumbs up as well, whether you're watching this on YouTube, LinkedIn, or over on Facebook. As always, feel free to share this with anyone who might benefit from it or find it of interest. I greatly appreciate that. And if you have a comment or a question, or you just want to say hi, please leave it for me, and I'll do my best to answer or respond in a timely fashion. So let me hop on over here into my backup Facebook ads account. And what you're seeing here is a bunch of different example campaigns I've created over the past demonstrations, etc. And every single time I do one of these, I use a specific naming convention to help me structure my actual campaigns, right? So I understand what it is and what it's for and when it was made, etc. And you could probably copy and use this exact structure. You can use your own, of course, but what you want to do is make sure you have something that's consistent and makes it easy for you to find exactly what you're looking for. And this is one of the best ways, in my opinion, to do that. So you can see right here at the very top, the very first one, I have one that's a reach campaign. So I have the word reach. And then in parentheses, it says FB Reels, because that's all that this particular one is. And then, of course, it's KK for basically myself or my personal brand, and then I have a date behind it when it was going to start when I created this dummy example here, this campaign. One below that says reach, in parentheses it says retargeting, VTG is Vegas Tech Group, and the date. One before that excuse me, is traffic, retargeting, in parentheses VTG. So those are two basically the same objective, right? But they have, different objectives as far as reach versus traffic. One's for link clicks, one's for basically organic reach type advertisement, right? The good old, get your post out there to the masses that follow you and want to listen and hear from you. But now we have to pay for it. That's that kind of campaign. And then we have one down here. Where is it? Brand awareness. So this is a brand awareness type, which is similar to reach, but slightly different. And then we have one down here, it's conversion. So there's a conversion ad campaign type for optimized for the lead for my Connect All the Tech challenge, and the date it was supposed to start. Let's see if we have anything else below here. We have a video view campaign. We have one here too that's for Connect All the Tech challenge, subject of the video. So this would be the name of the video, plus I put the date behind it. All right, so that's the ad level. Let's look at the ad set level, right? So let's click into one of these. So at this one, at the ad set level, we named it VTG-180-website visitors-all, and this is this particular name because this was the actual name of the audience I created for this particular retargeting campaign, right? So if whatever naming convention I use for my audience, I'll typically use that exact same name from that audience as the ad set name, since the ad set's really your targeting, right? So whether it's your custom audience or it's a completely new audience, whatever the case may be, this is where you would name that or use that name naming convention, since it's part of the ad set level. So this is one good example there. Let's look at non-retargeting one. Let's look at this conversion lead one. Hopefully I have a good naming convention here. Well, this was also using a retargeting ad set, right? So a retargeting audience. So this was custom audience, 365 of people who watched video views of 25% of my videos. Okay, so that's also that one. Let me see if I have one in here for, let's try this one. Here we go. So in this particular campaign, we have this type of naming convention where I put tier 1. Now tier 1 typically stands for United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, and I could have put those here instead. I just put tier 1. It's a little bit shorter, and I know what countries those are for me. If that's confusing to you, you're more than welcome to just name out the countries there, and you can abbreviate those with like US, comma, UK, comma, CA for Canada, comma, AUS for Australia, comma, and then NZ for New Zealand, something like that. Also here I have the actual age range, right? So I have 35 to 55, and then I have all because I'm targeting both genders, male and female. But if this was just for male or female only, it might just say M or F or M or W for man, woman. I don't know, whatever you want to use there. And then, of course, I have behind that interest, small business and entrepreneurs. That's kind of a general gist of it. Let's dive into that ad set and look at the targeting specifically. In this case, when I named it tier 1, I didn't actually add all the locations, so those are missing here. The age range has not been done. It has women, gender. So obviously this wasn't completely done the way I was intending it to be made originally. So this isn't a great example. I'm sorry about that, but you get the drift, right? If we wanted to make it the way we wanted it to be, all we'd have to do is actually literally change it, right? So we could come in there and add to it or make a different one. So if we wanted to start from scratch real quick on this whole thing, let's just do it for fun. We'll click create, and we'll just pick we'll pick something like engagement, and we'll do, or let's do where, let's do, yeah, engagement is fine. We'll click continue, and we'll have this brand new engagement campaign. That's the name right now. I don't like that. I'm going to rename it engagement, and then whatever it's going to be for. So if this was for Vegas Tech Group, I put VTG, and then I put the date behind it. Let's say 10/28/2022, something like that. And then I'm not going to select categories, and all this is going to remain the same. So I'm going to click over here to ad set level. Now in this ad set level, let's just say we're going to do messaging apps, but that's, you know, let's just do that for now. But that's not what we're going to do down the road. In this particular campaign, doesn't really matter. We're really looking at the audience. So if this audience were to be created, and let's say it was going to be United States, 1865, all genders, I won't change any of this. Then what I would do with this ad set here is I'd probably put US 18 plus. You could do 18 to 65 plus, and then all, and that's it. There's no other detailed targeting, right? Because right here we just have United States, 1865 plus, all genders. No detailed targeting whatsoever. Languages, usually I'll make that English if I'm only wanting to target folks who can speak English, but I don't need to add that necessarily into the ad set name. You could if you wanted to. And then here with the actual detailed targeting, this demographics, interests, or behaviors, if I was going to select something in here and I wanted to, let's say it was small business behaviors, so small business owners, essentially, we have this behaviors, and so we have behaviors, digital activities, small business owners, okay? So then what I would do is I come back up here, and then I might do behavior, and then put small business owners in parentheses. This way, I know that this is targeting United States, 1865 plus, all genders, basically, behaviors, small business owners. So this is my naming convention for the ad set name. And then we come into the actual ad itself. This one I don't really care too much about. Usually it'll just be like ad number 1, or it might be video number 1, or, you know, if there's something more specific, like if I didn't add any copy, maybe it would be like ad number 1, no copy, if I didn't have any copy because all the copy was in the image, etc. So that's kind of the naming convention I go with. This is how I structure my ad campaigns inside of Facebook ads. This works really well for me to keep things straight, and in a high level, you know, looking at this, I can see right away what type of objective the campaign is, what it's for, when it was started. On the next level, at the ad set level, I can see exactly who it's for, what the targeting looks like for it, and then at this level, I can see pretty much what the ad description might be. If I need an ad description, I can add it. I can add more to it or take away. It depends on what I want to do. So that's it. That's what I wanted to share with you today. I just wanted to help you out with that in case you're struggling with that, because sometimes these ad campaigns can get kind of convoluted and a little bit crazy if you have a bunch of them and you don't have a really good solid naming convention. So there you have it. So I appreciate you guys for showing up as always, and if you are watching this on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button and bell notification. And if you like this video and get some good value out of it, please hit the like or thumbs up as well, whether you're watching this on YouTube, LinkedIn, or over on Facebook. And as always, feel free to share this with anyone who might benefit from it or find it of interest. I greatly appreciate that. And if you have a comment or question, or you just want to say hi, leave it for me in the comments area, and I'll do my best to answer it as quickly as possible. With that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you right back here real soon. Take care.